the seasons pass, I see the world in fractured lines, like broken stars and ancient signs. I reach out to the frozen air, but there is no one standing there, just my reflection, pale and deep, a promise that I couldn't keep. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. Fractured, falling through the cracks of time, searching for a sign. I walk the halls of empty light, between the morning and the night. I find a shadow on the floor where there used to be a door. The gravity is pulling slow to a place I used to know. It's a hollow world inside this frame. I've forgotten how to speak your name. Every window shows a different sky. Every truth is just a painted lie. Yeah, we're living in a glass tower tonight. If the glass should finally break, how much more can one heart take? Would I fall or would I fly into the cold and open sky? Lights are burning through the floor. I can't find the exit door. Acting out a different part with a cold and heavy heart. I'm a ghost inside the frame, calling out a nameless name. It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. Do we kill the lights? Do we end the play? Or just wander through the gray in a story gone astray? It's an unfinished script tonight, blinded by the spotlight's light, tearing up the final scene for everything that could have been. Yeah, it's an unfinished script tonight. The theater is cold, the dialogue is old, the end is never told. I'm building towers made of steam in the corners of a dream. Every brick is light as air, vanishing while I'm standing there. Gray and silver, street by street, where the sky and water meet. I can feel the structure sway, dissolving into shades of day. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an an architecture made of mist. There's a staircase in the smoke, words I wish I never spoke. Every step is fading fast, like a shadow from the past. It's an architecture made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. If the morning sun should break, what is left for me to take? Or will the city just subside with all the secrets left inside? Made of mist, a ghost of worlds that don't exist. I'm walking through the hollow halls, tracing shadows on the vapor walls. Yeah, it's an architecture made of mist. Tonight, fading walls into the gray, building nothing. Staring at a screen of gray, watching every color fade away. You're a whisper in a hurricane, a shadow dancing on the window pane. I built a bridge out of hollow wires, but I'm just fueling all the quiet fires. Every message is a stone I throw into a canyon where the cold winds blow. The map is blank where we used to stand, sifting through the glass and shifting sand. I'm calling out to a silent sky, but the clouds don't ever give a clear reply. Just a hollow hum in the midnight air, a ghost of a feeling that was never there. We're falling into the white zone now, between you and me. Yeah, we're lost in the white zone tonight. White zone. Total silence. System offline. Dry upon the page, a ghost inside a paper cage. I'm watching every sentence turn into the light of things that burn. The fireplace is breathing slow, holding secrets we used to know. Every vow begins to curl in the ruins of our world. Gray and silver, soft and thin, breaking from the heart within. It's just the ashes of the letters tonight, caught within the flickering light. Every promise that I try to say is dancing on a paper grave. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. The smoke is rising to the stars, leaving only hidden scars. I see your name in charcoal black before the fire takes it back. 1,000 words I'll never say are drifting in the wind today. It's just the ashes of the letters somehow. I can't even read them now. Through the amber, through the haze, lost inside a silent blaze. Yeah, it's just the ashes tonight. If I gather up the dust, could I rebuild all the trust? Or am I just a fool in line? Yeah, it's just the ashes. Burning down, turning gray, letting every word just drift away. Flooding with a different light, not the neon, not the night. I can finally see the dust on the shelf, and the parts of me I kept to myself. The echoes used to scream so loud, like a thunderstorm inside a cloud. Dying spark, some glow brighter when it's dark, but this one's just a photograph, a faded line, a broken laugh. Now that the film is overexposed, I real is done. Coffee's cold, the room is still. Shadows climb the windowsill. I'm tracing lines upon the floor where your keys don't jingle anymore. The clock is ticking loud and deep, counting secrets I couldn't keep. 1,000 days are packed in crates, left behind by the hand of fate. I found a photo in a book, a smile I almost mistook for someone that I used to know. Before the seasons started to snow, the ink is faded, the edge is torn, like a promise that was never born. Turn the hourglass upside down. I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Yeah, turn the hourglass tonight. If I could stop the gears from turning, if I could stop the bridge from burning, would I stay or would I run into the heat of the dying sun? Upside down, I'm still searching for the crown of the king I used to be when you were standing next to me. Let the sand wash over the pain, like a desert crying for the rain. Turn the hourglass tonight. Falling slow, grain by grain, nothing left but the empty glass. for the sky to fall. The ink is rusted, the pen is cold. A story that was never told. I left a trail of silver thread, thinking of the things you said. But the thorns have grown so tall and wide, with nowhere left for me to hide. The signposts point to nowhere now. I don't even remember how. I found my way into this haze, a ghost inside a broken maze. The compass needle spinning fast, chasing shadows of the past. It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. If I burn the map, if I break the glass, would I finally let the morning pass? Or am I just a runner in the dark, searching for a dying spark? It's a hollow highway, a dead-end street. The ground is burning beneath my feet. I'm shouting at the heavy rain, but it won't wash away the stain. Yeah, it's a hollow highway tonight. Nowhere to go, the road is gone. Just the dust before the dawn. The tide is erasing the lines we drew. story that the ocean will never tell. The numbers are dissolving in the foam, searching for a frequency to call us home. Every digit is a grain of dust, turning our iron hearts into rust. The lighthouse is blinking in a broken tongue, like a song that was never meant to be sung. I'm tracing the geometry of the waves above the silence of the coral graves. The wind is a static that I can't translate, leaving our shadows at the garden gate. It's a barcode on the shifting sand, slipping through the fingers of my hand. The world is a signal we couldn't read, a garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. If the sea should take the shore, would we remember what we're fighting for? Or just dissolve into the white and gray, where all the symbols simply wash away? Garden growing from a hollow seed. Yeah, it's a barcode on the sand tonight. Lines in the water, nothing to scan, nothing to hold. echoes in a hollow room, tracing the shadows, chasing the gloom. Your pulse was a rhythm I used to know. Now it's just static, a flickering show. I'm dialing a number that doesn't exist, lost in the vapors, a heart in the mist. The screen glows white in the dead of the day, watching the signal just drifting away. A ghost in the circuit, a glitch in the dream. Nothing is ever as real as it seems. The wires are heavy, the connection is free. Counting the debts that will never be paid. It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Do you hear me? Are you there? Can you feel me? Anywhere. Just a flicker in the dark, a dying flame, a final It's a broken transmission, a desperate sound, searching for something that'll never be found. Lost in the feedback, drowning in blue. I'm losing the signal, I'm losing you. Yeah, it's a broken transmission tonight. Signal fading, fading. The glass is cold against my skin, watching where the night begins. I see a shadow in the frame, a ghost that doesn't have a name. Every surface starts to glow with the life I used to know. It's a trick of light and silvered gray, turning all the truth away. It's a silver reflection tonight, blinded by the artificial light. I'm chasing versions of the truth in the mirrors of our youth. Yeah, it's a silver reflection tonight. The hallway bends into the dark, searching for a human spark. But every image that I see is a stranger facing me. The geometry is shifting fast, built on ruins of the past. It's a silver reflection still, moving slow against my will. Every face I'm reaching through turns to someone I once knew. Yeah, it's a silver reflection tonight. If I shatter every pane, would I finally break the chain, or just be cut by every shard of a heart that grew too hard? It's a silver reflection tonight, blinded by the artificial light. Every piece I'm holding to still reflects a part of you. Yeah, it's a silver reflection tonight. In the silver fading out, just a shadow in the glass. I'm walking through the wires again, counting down the bits of pain. Every memory's a rusted key in a digital security. I see your face in the LED. I can't follow. The hard drive is spinning fast, trying to recapture what didn't last. Data fragments in the air. I reach out, but nothing's there. Just a sequence of a broken dream, a silent cry, a frozen scream. It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. If I cut the power, if I lose the line, would you still be here? Would you still be mine? Or are we just a code that failed to run underneath a digital sun? It's an electromagnetic field tonight, burning in the cold and blue light. Everything we were is just a spark, fading into the deep and quiet dark. Yeah, it's an electromagnetic field tonight. Field tonight. The field is gone. Silver clouds are hanging low, where the bitter rivers flow. I can feel the iron sky, like a heavy, dark goodbye. Every street is paved in gray, watching ghosts of yesterday. Empty windows, hollow stairs, shadows climbing up the stairs. walking through the rust, turning memories into dust. No more maps to guide the way. In this town of faded clay, of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the light of a fallen star. Yeah, it's a leaden rain tonight. The air is cold, the breath is thin, where the winter starts to win. I can see the shoreline break, like a heart I couldn't wake. Everything I tried to hold is turning into liquid gold. It's a leaden rain falling down on the silence of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the light of a fallen star. Yeah, it's a leaden rain tonight. If I stand here in the flood, would it wash away the blood, or just sink me deep below in the things I couldn't know? It's a leaden rain falling down on the silence of this town. Every drop just leaves a scar from the light of a fallen star. Yeah, it's a leaden rain tonight. Leaden rain falling slow, nowhere left for me to go. Ink is bleeding on the page, like a bird inside a cage. I'm reading lines my throat. The letters burn, the edges curl in the ruins of our world. I'm digging through the charcoal dust for a feeling I can trust. But every sentence turns to gray before I find the words to say. The grammar breaks, the meaning dies underneath the hollow skies. It's just the cinder of the words tonight, burnt and blinded by the light. I'm screaming in a dead tongue now, trying to remember how. Yeah, it's just the cinder of the words tonight. I find a vowel, I find a trace of the ghost behind your face. But the fire took the best of us, leaving only smoke and rust. It's just the cinder of the words somehow. I can't even hear them now. Through the ashes, through the cold, stories that will stay untold. Yeah, it's just the cinder of the words tonight. If I gather all the dust, can I build a bridge of trust? Or am I riding on the wind for the secrets that we nothing left but the ash. place, searching for a saving grace. I'm walking on a shifting floor, but I can't find the northern shore. Tracing lines upon my palm, waiting for the coming calm. But the wind is screaming out your name, and every direction feels the same. Yeah, the compass broke tonight, somewhere between the dark and light. I'm drifting out to open sea, where no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. If I throw the metal to the deep, would I finally get some sleep, or just wander in the gray until the ocean washes me away? Drifting out to open sea, when no one's coming back for me. Yeah, the compass broke tonight. Sure, just the waves. Caught inside a glass machine, watching ghosts upon the screen. Your frequency is shifting fast, a future built to never last. The dial is stuck, the needle bleeds, hungry for the words it needs. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, just a fragment of your voice. A million bits of broken code on this long and lonely road. Static walls are closing in. I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. If I cut the power, if I pull the plug, would I escape this electric hug? Or am I just a ghost in your line, waiting for a sign? Just one sign. Static walls are closing in. I don't know where you begin. It's a signal trap, a hollow sound spinning till I hit the ground. Disconnected out of time, searching for a reason or a rhyme. Yeah, I'm caught in the signal trap tonight. The signal trap. Are you receiving? Are you breathing? Mapping out a neon maze, lost inside the digital haze. Every compass point is wrong. I've been searching for too long. The grid is breaking at the edge, standing on a silent ledge. I see the shadows of the code on this long and frozen road. The satellites are falling down over this forgotten town. I'm sending out a flare of light into the belly of the night, but the radar's blank and cold, like a story never told. It's a no. Coordinate tonight, beyond the reach of satellite sight. I'm a ghost in the machine, searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough. switch in time, looking for a reason or a rhyme. 0, 1, 0, none. Coordinate tonight, beyond the reach of satellite sight. I'm a ghost in the machine, searching for what lies between. Yeah, it's enough. Coordinate tonight. The storm is moving through the air. I see the lightning everywhere. A million signals start to break, like every promise that we make. The screen is flickering to red. All the words we never said are floating in a sea of lead. Everything is hanging by a thread. I'm standing in the dead light.